What's up, guys? Welcome back to JV's Galactic Adventure. My name is JV, and today we're checking out Ben 10, Season 1, Episode 2. Okay, on the last episode, we saw Ben Tennyson get his Omnitrix, which is a alien device that gives him the power to transform into other monsters or aliens, and he gets different abilities and powers. We saw like the fire ability. We saw the crystal guy that could make blades and stuff, and he's really strong. We saw this beast mode thing with like no eyes. And then we saw this like super fast character with like, he's like on rollerblades or something. But so those are the ones we saw so far. There's a bunch more that we haven't seen yet. And then Ben 10 just wants to help people. He's like, maybe I could use this to help people. So we're seeing his hero story unfold right in front of us. And I have a feeling his grand uncle or grandfather, I haven't seen. I'm getting Gravity Falls and Ben 10 mixed up, but I'll get it straight. I think he knows more than he's leading on because he knew right away that they were aliens. So I think his background, maybe he was in some kind of special forces or something. But we're going to see right here in a second. Guys, if you're new here, click that subscribe button, like the video. Check out Patreon for the unedited version and early access to way more episodes ahead. So check it out. All right, let's go. Come on, Ben 10. Help him out.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Here to help. He's got this much control over it now. He can put out fires now. He couldn't do that before.
Second thought.
Whoa.
But really, it's all in a day's work for... No way! Gold sumo slammer card! I've been searching all over...
He's just a little kid.
Prize inside a box of sumo smack cereal.
The guy in the back. It's like,
The fire was just a diversion to cover up a jewelry store robbery.
Okay, so they're fully fighting crime now. So they're back from vacation, and they're just out fighting crime. That's quick. I thought there'd be a little bit more of a progression towards that, but he's just it's fighting crime. There's a guy with 4 arms. It looks like this guy's cool. I want to see him. This little frog guy, the Quicksilver guy. I don't know what that is. We saw the crystal guy. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. What the heck was that? A ghost? Holy. That girl is pretty like she's a good fighter and she has no powers. Like she's really cool. She's brave. Got him.
Hands against the wall.
Hands against the wall.
You punks
Uh-oh.
picked the wrong
Oh,
day
no.
to be bad.
Guys.
What? Hey! It's just a kid! Get the jewels!
I've decided to let you guys off with a warning this time.
Uh-oh.
Freeze!
They're all yours, officers.
Step aside, son. This isn't playtime.
Playtime. I'm the one who captured them. It's not fair. I'm the hero.
I know you're in there.
Dr.
Open
Animo.
up.
You know, one of the bad things is he wants the fame, but he's a kid. But like, you shouldn't seek out the fame like that. He'll probably learn eventually.
Phew, smells like a zoo in here.
Mad scientist, splicing DNA.
How did you get in?
Maybe not, since your rent is 6 months past due.
All my funds go into my research. Now get out! You're disturbing me. You must be an animal lover. Then you're gonna love this.
Oh, is this guy gonna die or is this gonna get beat up?
This is my transmodulator. It creates and accelerates mutations at the genetic level. Observe.
That frog is gonna like turn into some monster. Yeah, here we go. Holy!
Sounds like you have a frog in your throat.
Oh my god.
Or is that the other way around?
Oh, okay. I was like, how dark is this gonna get?
So close to having what is rightfully mine. Just what the doctor ordered.
Doctor. Why is he all green? He probably spliced some animal DNA with his own.
Ben?
What did he do?
Head card. Gotcha. What are you doing?
Oh,
Looking for the gold sumo slammer card?
Well, someone is going to have to pay for all this.
yeah. Has to pay for all that cereal.
So, why are we buying all this cereal?
Would have only had to buy the one that I found the gold sumo slammer card in if Gwen hadn't butted in with her big butt.
Hello? You were trashing the whole cereal aisle just to find some stupid piece of cardboard.
But don't you think you're getting a little obsessed?
Maybe you're right, Grandpa. I mean, it's not like I rescued a bunch of people from a burning building or anything like that.
Superhero guilt. Pretty low.
Feels like he should be rewarded. He wants to steal. Maybe he'll try to. Sometimes you see people justify it, right? I did something so good, so I deserve this.
Don't be a hero, kid. Just run along and play.
Oh, he's out of energy.
You are so lucky I can't go hero.
Freeze!
Freeze!
Get down off that giant frog and put your hands up.
Wow, super evolved hamster.
Arise to your full potential, my pet.
Come on, is that thing
What are
charged
they
yet?
selling around here?
Come on. Turn into something we haven't seen before.
The genius of Dr. Animo.
Dr. Animal. Oh, shoot. Holy. Come on, Grandpa.
I don't need to go hero to stop an overgrown furball.
Puts a helmet on, too. Whoa, it's fast. What? Yes. Good job, Ben. Wow. Even without the
That's right. Not even giant hamsters can mess with Ben
Omnitrix.
Tennyson.
I will turn Washington, D.C. into Washington, B.C.
Oh, that was the name of the episode, Washington, B.C. Okay. I was like, what? Are they in some kind of alternate universe or something?
If there's anything I can do to repay you,
Sumo
anything
cards.
you want.
Well, now that you mention it.
Oh.
Grandpa, I was finally gonna score the gold sumo slammer card.
No time for that now, Ben. We have a giant parrot to follow.
Anything you want, he would have gotten the card. Why does he want the card so bad?
Just like the good old days before I retired.
Ah.
So, exactly what kind of plumber were you, Grandpa?
Nah, man. He was a secret agent.
Being a hero isn't about others knowing you did something good. It's
Uncle
about
Ben.
you knowing you did something good. Being a hero is its own reward.
What? Were you reading cards at the Mega Mart?
Well, yes.
I didn't expect that.
But it turned out he was doing all these twisted genetic experiments where he was mutating animals. And when he didn't win some big prize called the Verities Award, he flipped out.
She's the tech whiz. You need a
For
flying
Washington,
thing.
DC.
That's it. I know where he's going.
What? He wants to
Natural
transmit the signal to turn the whole city into prehistoric times?
Right track. Good thinking, Ben.
His thing must be charged by now.
We all know about you and your freakazoid experiments, Dr. Animo. It's over.
Oh, but it's only just begun. The reanimation of dormant cells.
Dinosaurs?
Breathing life back into that which has been long since lifeless. Observe!
Dinos. Oh, that's what's it called again?
Behold the genius
Mastodon?
that is Dr. Animo!
Mastodon. That guy's a genius. Yeah. Four-armed guy. The strong guy. Yeah! And 4 eyes, apparently, too. Wow, is he gonna be that strong to take on a freaking mastodon? Oh, okay. He's like the Hulk strong. I don't know about the Hulk strong, but he's very strong. Few people are the Hulk strong. Yeah, what is this? Does she have some kind of training? She's got to be like a black belt in like martial arts.
Ben's not the only one with skills.
Damn. T-Rex time. Can't fight this thing. This guy, if he used his powers for good, this doctor guy, he would be a freaking genius. He just brought dinosaurs back. You know how big that is? Oh!
You are going down, Peanut.
Man, look at all this damage that they do. Oh! Holy fuck, dude. How many tons is that thing?
I think I'm gonna hurl.
I'd love to
Oh, what's
stay,
wrong with
but
that?
I need to claim the award I so richly deserve.
Yeah, what are you gonna... Oh, it's like its skin is like coming off. It's like a zombie kind of. Oh, shoot. That's for beating it up. Oh, he can Hulk jump. Sick. I love that. You know how many freaking shows, superhero shows, have strong guys, but they don't have super jump? Like their legs would be just as strong as their arms. The Hulk has it, but I've never seen it in anyone else besides just now. Damn. He needs more power in that thing. That thing needs an upgrade.
Gwen!
Runs out of juice too quickly.
Summer with your grandpa, honey. It'll be an
Chilling
adventure.
there.
I do love my...
Oh! The stupid sumo card is there.
My mom said only use it in an emergency.
Cell phones? What is
I
it,
guess this
2005?
qualifies?
Yeah. You had minutes, right? Back then? So you can only...
Parrot the size of an elephant to roost.
He accepts Verity's award. He's gonna finally pick up his award. We gotta stop him.
First things first, we have to find your cousin.
I can't hold on much longer. Ah!
Oh.
Oh no, Gwen will be next.
Yes, charged up. That was quick.
It's hero time.
Come on, strong guy again. Oh. Flyer. Oh. It's like an insect. Gotcha.
Butterfly.
What else can this thing do? I mean, flying is pretty sick, but... Oh! That thing is persistent.
Trust you.
Oh! The window.
Come to Grandpa.
Grandpa. Okay. Yes. Pull her in. Get inside. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Go! Stop Animo!
Of course, it was an honor just to be nominated with a distinguished group of scientists.
As he's like showing it off. Oh.
I believe you have something of mine. I'd like to thank
This-
the committee for this honor.
This is what he was after the whole time? Oh. Yes, okay. He can't fight that thing in this form. Sumo card.
I struck Sumo Slammer gold.
Oh.
I'm Stinkfly, and I'm here to
Stink fly? Or sting fly? Stink fly. He was trying to kill that guy for winning the award. He didn't do anything. He just won the award. Oh, it is stink fly. Yes.
My transmodulator!
All reverts back. Yep, the bird's gonna go back to being just a regular bird.
Don't even try to
Cherokee.
accept me now.
He did it.
Let me go!
About $2 million of
That award!
damages. Probably like
I've got
5 million.
it coming to me! I want it!
For some reason, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
I didn't get that gold sumo slammer card, but at least I snagged a trophy from Animo.
Trophy.
Plus, I guess saving the city from Dr. Wacko was its own reward.
Get you saved me too. Thanks.
Yeah, well, that's what we heroes do best. Rescue dweebs.
You are such a major doofus.
I know you are, but what am I?
Rescue dweebs. All right, that was good. So we're getting a little more of his hero kind of lessons. I think the grandfather reminds me of like a Uncle Ben if he was like in on it with Spider-Man and was like helping him and guiding him. But Uncle Ben passed away before that happened. But so he reminds me of like an Uncle Ben character, because he's kind of giving him advice and like guiding him through this difficult transition from being just a kid to like an actual hero. So he was like obsessing over this object, right? And he felt like he saves people, he saves the store, does all this good stuff, he gets no rewards, and he wants rewards for it and recognition. But that path is like a path to the dark side, basically, right? It's like you don't want to go down that path, because if you're gonna feel like you saved all these people and you deserve things and you deserve money and all this stuff, it's just a bad way to go. And so his uncle's trying to guide him and like not doing that. And he also sees it himself. Like that Dr. Animo, was this brilliant scientist, and he figured out all this stuff, but then he didn't get the reward he wanted, so he kind of went to the dark side and like did all this bad stuff. But if he just stayed the course, his invention, it's amazing. Like it brought back dinosaurs like pretty easily too, with just a bunch of like home equipment I don't know. He had like, it didn't look that sophisticated, the stuff he was using. So he was a genius, but he just went crazy. So that's kind of the path that Ben saw himself going down. And then I think now he learned his lesson. So it's cool. What's interesting also is he got a trophy from Dr. Animo. And I remember I watched, what's it called? Not Teen Titans, Young Justice. And Robin was the same way. Like they would get trophies, and they had a whole like area for trophies. I know Batman did that also in the animated series. He would collect trophies of the villains that he defeated. So it looks like Ben is doing the same thing. I don't know if they're going to keep that going throughout the whole series, but he started doing it now. So it's crazy that the last episode they were just discovered the Omnitrix, and then they were kind of like, and then in this flash forward, he's the fire guy. He can control the fire. He was like putting fire out. And so he seems like there was a bit of a time jump, and he's just full on hero now. Like him, his grandfather, and his cousin are just like, instead of going for the summer on vacation camping, he's spending the summer like saving the city basically and fighting crime. So, which is pretty cool. I can't wait to get into the more like heavy lore based episodes where they're building out the world and who are these aliens after them? Who is that guy that we saw, this squid tentacle guy, like got pretty much destroyed the last episode, and he's in that big back to tank. So who is that guy, and where does the Omnitrix come from, and how powerful is it really? Like I have a feeling this is just the beginning. Usually these things, devices that are special, have like more, they get more powerful as the show goes on. Like maybe it'll upgrade or something, or so we also saw a bunch more of the aliens that he can turn into. So we saw a little tiny guy, which I don't know how useful that's going to be, but that might come in handy. We saw the Hulk guy, the big red guy with 4 arms. He's super strong. He's got super strength, and he could wrestle, and has super jump, which I'm very happy about because I'm a big fan of the Hulk. And there's all these other heroes with super strength, and none of them can jump. Like She-Hulk, you got what's his name? Steel. I forget his name. Darn it. There's like Strong Guy. There's a whole bunch of super strong characters. I'm blanking right now for some reason. And they don't have the jumping ability. And I'm really happy that this guy has it. So we saw him. We saw the insect stink bug guy who can fly and shoot sticky stuff from his head. And I think that was it for this episode. So we saw 3 more. And then there's a couple others in there that we haven't seen yet. There's like a ghost guy and like a weird like one that's like all black. So I can't wait to see those, and I'm looking forward to watching more of Ben 10 with you guys. So if you're a big fan of this show and you want me to continue, hit the like button. Let me know what other shows I could watch, because I am still considering adding more shows to Patreon as well. I was thinking about the regular show, or I was thinking about going back and like doing like Recess or like Hey Arnold or Doug, you know, those old shows. Yeah, I don't know, but let me know in the comment section down below what other shows you would want me to cover on the channel. All right, guys, till next time, I'm out of here. Peace.